So Steam has just started their Base Builder Festival from the 23rd of January until the 30th of January. So a lot of games with base building or city building themes are available on sale, and a lot of new upcoming ones have demos available. So in this video, I'll look at the best deals available on some of the more popular games, one or two sort of newer games as well. So if you're a fan of this genre, there are quite a lot of good deals here. So let's get into this. First, we start with Astroneer. So this is set in space, obviously, very colorful 3D style game, similar to No Man's Sky, but like on a smaller scale. Very popular. I see a lot of people praise this game quite a lot. This is 50% off, 349 in India, $15, 11.89 pounds, and 14 euros. Next is Ark Survival Evolved. So I won't say too much about this. Very, very popular game. Open world survival crafting. You can play with friends, lot of DLCs, and this has been given away free multiple times. So if you missed out on all those previous occasions, this is on a great sale, 75% off, 132 in India, $5, 387 pounds, and 419 euros. Valheim, so a Viking themed game from Coffee Stain Publishing. This is surprisingly well optimized game, even though it's still in early access. It can run on very low end systems very well. Up to 10 people can play this game, so it's got the survival base building elements. And yeah, I tried it when it first came out, found it to be fun. It will definitely be a lot more fun with friends, and of course there have been a few updates, not a lot but a few, since it's released, and it's still overwhelmingly positive. You can see here 332,000 very positive, overwhelmingly positive reviews. So 30% off, 370 in India, $14, 1084 pounds, and 14 euros. Still in early access, not a big sale, but still not bad. It's not too expensive. And you can see here peak right now, 53,000 people playing, so very popular as well. Now another game by Coffee Stain is Satisfactory. So this is a factory builders type of game. You could say Factorio in first person or 3D, you could say. Very detailed game, amazing. Like the level of complexity you can do in this game is just ridiculous. Have a look at this in the background. I played this when it first came out. They did not have these trains and things like that at the time, but even then it was very detailed. Also very easy to get into. It's got a sort of crafting tool that your character uses, and you can just build factories, conveyor belts, trains now with transporting stuff. And once again, overwhelmingly positive, over 100,000 reviews, and not expensive either. Still in early access, same story, 40% off, 449 rupees, $18, 1679 pounds, and 18 euros. This is sort of game that is just considered good even by people who probably don't play these games. Next is Subnautica. So you might be a little surprised with Subnautica here, because this one actually has a pretty interesting story and survival elements, bit of a alien theme, but it also has a lot of base building, and it's part of the story, the base building. So you can just do the bare minimum and finish the game, or if you really get into it, you can just take your time and enjoy all the base building elements, because once again, the base building is quite straightforward, quite easy. You have a tool in your hand to build. Only thing is you're doing everything underwater. And yeah, very, very popular game. It got a massive update in December. I think 12th of December, they added a huge update, 14th of December, I think. And they patched out a lot of things, like there were still minor bugs. They fixed over 800 bugs. They also added elements from the second game, so like bigger rooms and like things you can craft, so more crafting content. So this is the best time, I guess, to try this. 67% off, 230 in India, $989, 824 pounds, and 989 euros. Oxygen not included. So another very popular game. Again, overwhelmingly positive reviews. I like the art style here, very cartoony. You are on an alien planet, and your crew has to, research technologies, master science, etc., and basically survive. So yeah, very fun looking game. This is 70% off, 170 in India, $749, 569 pounds, and 689 euros. Farthest Frontier. So this is a newer game. Uh, Came out towards the end of last year. The reason I'm recommending this one is it looks very beautiful. It is basically what the early Anno games were like, but with modern graphics, I guess. You can see here, very, very nice looking game. It's got that sort of new world era setting. And yeah, just look at this. Very detailed vegetation as well. I've seen some live streams of this game when it was launched, and yeah, it looks amazing. So I've been trying to get this myself, but obviously backlog issues, so I've tried to resist. This is 15% off, 594 in India, $25.49, 21.24 pounds, and 24.64 euros. Another thing I want to mention is this is made by the same people who made Grim Dawn. Now that is a fantastic ARPG. In fact, most people would consider that to be the best ARPG available right now. So the same team is making this game, which is only a good thing for this one. So another Viking themed survival game. This is Northgard, so survival city builder. You are a clan of Vikings. You discover a new continent, I think, and you have to survive in this new harsh condition. So your classic RTS style of game. I believe this is also on mobile. They have launched it on mobile, if I'm not mistaken. So this is 70% off, 209 in India, $9, 713 pounds, and 839 euros. There are a lot of DLCs though, so I want to mention this. Different clans basically. Now, if you've been following my channel, you know how much I like Frostpunk. So Frostpunk is a very hard survival game with city builder elements. Basically, it's set in an alternate Victorian era. The world is freezing over, and you and your colony of survivors moves to the North Pole, well, near the north, because there are these coal-fed generators uh, stationed there, and you have to build your colony around it. See, let me see if I can show. So this is like a big generator, and you have to build your colony in circles around it and survive. It gets very cold at night. There are like different occupations. You can have people going hunting, collecting resources and stuff like that. Basically, your aim is to keep everyone warm, everyone fed, and keep the generator running at all times, because if the generator goes down, you are done. So brutal game. Even on normal and easy, you will get destroyed. In fact, I made a guide video for this one as well. So this is 75% off, 237 in India, $749, 624 pounds, and 749 euros. There are a few DLCs. You could buy the Game of the Year edition. It has a few different scenarios, but the most entertaining one, at least for me, was the main scenario. The what was it called? A New Home or something like that. That is the one I played the most. And also this was given away free from Epic and Prime as well, so you may already have it. Another new game, this is Planet Crafter. So it came out in March of last year, and you can see here overwhelmingly positive. You are on Mars and you have to build bases for humans to survive. So like you have gone ahead and you have to set everything up. Early access again, there's a demo as well, but it is 15% off, 449 in India, $17, 1274 pounds, and 1529 euros. You can see already overwhelmingly positive, and it's still in early access. And reminds me a lot of Subnautica as well, based on this clip here. Riftbreaker, so another of my favorite games. This is not as much about base building. It has base building, quite a lot actually, but there's also a lot of action and combat here. So once again, you are on an alien planet. You are sent there as a scientist. So this woman here, she's a scientist, researcher, and she's inside this mech suit. And you have to basically gather resources, set up bases, and then there are periodic waves of attacks from the alien creatures, like insane attacks, thousands of them attacking you at the same time. And you have to basically defend that. Very good game, very fun game, and I was surprised how well it runs, how good it looks, and how well optimized this is. Fantastic game. This was my favorite game of 2021. I absolutely love this game. So this is 35% off, 486 in India, $1949, 1624 pounds, and 1949 euros. There's a demo. In fact, this game was so good I played the demo multiple times before the game came out. Age of Darkness Final Stand. So another game from 2021, and in a lot of ways very similar to Riftbreaker, but with a medieval setting. So once again, you have to defend your village, your colony, and basically during the daytime you gather resources, build up walls and defense structures. At night you get attacked by these creatures from like a fog, deadly fog type thing, and yeah, just try to survive. The difference in this game is you have multiple different heroes. I think three right now. When I played this first, there were like one hero, but they've added like two or three heroes, and these heroes have special abilities and perks that you can use to change the style of gameplay and how you defend your base. So I guess this is like a new guy, because when I played, there was only one guy here, and yeah, so I liked it quite a lot. This is still in early access. There was a bit of backlash because there wasn't an update for a while with this game, but it seems everybody's happy again because the reviews are positive, and I think they dropped the third hero or something fairly recently. So this is 25% off, 436 in India, $16.49, 13 pounds and 11, 16.49 euros. Yeah, I have this game. I have played this. I might even try playing it again and do a stream or something to see how the updates have been recently. All right, so that's a quick look at base builder games. I can very easily make a part two because there are quite a lot of quality games here. And also, I'll try and make a video for upcoming games with demos. I'm just trying to see if I can find enough decent games that look interesting enough. And I'll most probably drop it on the main channel. But yeah, let me know if any of these look interesting and if you've played any of these, because this is a category that I like quite a lot, even though I don't stream or talk about this a lot. Well, I do talk about it, but yeah, it is quite an enjoyable genre of games for me.